Welcome to this tutorial for my calm and peaceful arrangement of the hymn Abide With Me. This arrangement is actually not very difficult at the beginning and at the end. There's really only one tricky thing about it. The melody is played a single note at a time, and then octaves, and then at the end you get a little bit more thicker chords. But sorry, I'm just flipping through all these pages. The hardest part is by far the left-hand arpeggios that begin at measure 17. And I have intentionally put some finger numbers in here that help me and that I tried to stick to. It's a similar shape through most of the left hand parts. So giving you the fingering once kind of serves as the same fingering for the rest of the time there. So I have you moving to your thumb here on the fourth beat of the measure so that it sets you up to be in position for the downbeat when you make a larger leap. So, thumb. My suggestion, if you're, and I'll just be honest with you, these up and down arpeggios are a weakness of mine. I had to work really hard to get these left-hand arpeggios really smooth. So if you're like me, I would suggest that before you even play this thing, you just go right to those measures and work on that. And my suggestion for doing so is to start with your left hand by itself and go slow. And I press the pedal down because it's a habit. I'd also suggest you not use the pedal. That way you can hear where the movement in your hand is not legato, where it's maybe there's not as much flexibility or strength in your fingers, and it's coming through the sound. For example, if you end up going something like, anytime there's a leap or a twist in the hand required, there's a pause, a break in the sound, then you know that that's probably something you need to work on. Let's say if getting to that fourth beat where you're crossing your thumb under to set you up for the downbeat of the next measure, let's say there's a break there. Well, my suggestion would be exactly what I just did. Take that little microcosm of that spot and rock back and forth. And then start adding notes from before and after it. So now I'm having trouble hitting that B flat, so I might go like that, and then until you've got the whole measure down smoothly, without any gaps, without the pedal being pressed down. And then it stays on that E flat major chord pattern up until measure 22. See, now I've got my hand all used to the E flat. I'm also trying to do this sideways. There we go. You get the idea. As the chords change, your hand shape might change a little bit, but the fingering for me pretty much stayed the same. You might have tweaks in there that you find are more comfortable for your hand shape and size and everything. That's the biggest thing I suggest with this arrangement, is that you just start by practicing that. Unless you're a really advanced pianist, or you just you have a knack for those kind of left-hand arpeggios and you don't need to worry about it. That's not me. So that would be my suggestion. Other than that, once you master that, the arrangement at the beginning and the end is pretty simple. So I intentionally kept this one simple because I was going for a kind of meditative setting of this hymn. And so I hope that as you play it, it is a form of meditation for you and for those who are listening as you play it. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next tutorial.